Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Rambeard, and today we'll talk about a Frostwolf orc whose skills in the air made him who he is today. We'll be talking about Mulverick, the Frostwolf clan, one of the very few clans that decline Menoros's blood. When the Frostwolf leader, Juratan, spoke up against Gul'dan and his fell magics, he became scared for the safety of his clan. To secure safety, Juratan led his clan through the Dark Portal onto Azeroth. In the Alterac Mountains they stayed, where the eventual war against the Stormpikes began, which I talked about in an older video. As a young man, Mulverick had always had strong affinity with the Rhylax of Frostfire Ridge back on Outland. So, when the Frostwolf settled in Alterac, he became a wing commander. During battles of Alterac Valley, Mulverick is always held prisoner in the Doombaldard North bunker. You can free him, and he'll fight along in the battle. As you may know, people in Battlegrounds don't always work together very well. Mulverick was especially annoyed by all the whining, so when the Dark Portal opened up again, he thought, screw the Frostwolves, I'm out of here. He actually, canonically, deserted the Frostwolf to join the one faction on Outland revolved around flying, the Dragonmaw clan. He was actually not the only one to go there from Alterac, as his Alliance counterpart, Eichmann, can also be found at the Dragonmaw base camp after having been the Alliance wing commander. As Mulverick was a talented flyer, he became one of the ultimate Dragonmaw clan members to challenge when racing different members of this clan for reputation. When you talk to him on the ledge in Shadowmoon, he tells you about the whiny people of Alterac, and I think it's quite funny how they made a part of the player interaction canon here. You can still defeat him in a race quite easily, and that would be the end of his story during the oncoming years, until Waters of Draenor hit. We enter Draenor around the time when Mulverick is still living among the Frostwolves of Frostfire Ridge. If you play Horde, you probably played through the battle for the Bladespire Citadel. The questline is awesome, and you eventually take the Citadel together with Juratan and co. After the questline, there is still plenty to do, however. Some of the ogres living in the areas closer to the ground have several Frostwolf orcs held captive, and we are asked to free them. Among the shacks we find a cage with a beaten Mulverick in it. He doesn't want our help until we free his brethren, so we go ahead and help the other Frostwolves first. Once we've done so, Mulverick tells us about the ogre in command of the orc slaves in the area, Turgal, and that some of the taskmasters have taken his axes. We go into a nearby cave, where the ogres dwell, retrieve Mulverick's axes, and kill Turgal. Once we've done so, we return to Mulverick, who is very thankful. He wants to join us at our garrison, as he's impressed by the way we've helped him. He says he's one of the few Frostwolves who mastered the riding of Rhylax, and of course we know he's not lying, as of his story before Waters of Draenor. I do not think that he'll stay in our service for long, however, because how could he ever live with the complaining and whining in and about our garrison if Alterac Valley was already too much for him? I think it would be hilarious if he leaves us once Legion goes live. But that's it for his story so far, however, and I do hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, and goodbye.